My role at Milwaukee County is the strategy director. So my role is to oversee and facilitate the development and the implementation of the county's strategic plan. It's kind of custom at the county to say we deliver all services from A to Z, from the airport to the zoo. And when you offer that many services, there's a high risk of silos developing within the organization. And the truth is we have a lot of silos at the organization. We've had a lot of them historically, and we have a lot of them still now. And so the point of strategy is to prioritize what end are you seeking to accomplish, what do you want to achieve with all of those different services, and then making tough decisions about what to prioritize in order to achieve that goal.
Sensibly at the airport.
Well, my role with Milwaukee County is the director of the Office of Economic Inclusion, where our role is to lead the county's efforts in regards to small business contracting. So with minority, women-owned business, small businesses, we're really leading that charge to make sure that there's inclusion with those firms in county work. I think it starts with addressing, the underserved and kind of the most vulnerable in the community, really understanding what that is and who that is. And then when it comes to economic inclusion for Milwaukee County, what that would look like is where it would be more of an equitable environment when it comes to jobs or income, economic opportunities, wealth. It's creating that environment that allows for that growth for all. But sometimes when we're looking at where we sit now, that's not the case. And we understand that. And it's gonna take time to get us to where we wanna be. But as we're moving the needle forward, we really want to make sure that we share with the community what we're doing, how we're doing it, so that it's not just, I haven't heard anything from the county, they must not be doing anything, but really making sure that we're sharing our successes with the community on what we're doing, so that when they look back on it, they're like, wow, the county has accomplished a lot of things. I don't think we've always necessarily done a good job of that, but I think we're working towards getting better with sharing the successes.
So we are still actively moving towards reimagining. In fact, it's baked into our strategic plan what, where, and how we provide all of our services in order to advance health equity. Being part of an organization that has the level of integrity and authenticity under the leadership of the county executive, as well as Chairwoman Nicholson and her colleagues on the board, having that executive sponsorship to pursue a very bold and transformational strategy is, on behalf of the community in which I live, that's an incredible privilege. If we seek to serve all Milwaukee County residents the same way that we have served particularly white county residents for generations, we too can make the entire county thrive. And I fully believe that we can make Milwaukee the healthiest county in Wisconsin.
It's understanding the role that we play and the importance of economic inclusion. So again, it's not to take away from anyone, but it's to make sure that those opportunities exist for all, so that, race isn't a predictor of outcomes, zip codes aren't a predictor of outcomes, but really understanding, and we say this often at the county, that, a rising tide lifts all boats. And so that's what we want economic inclusion for the county to be, that rising tide that lifts everyone. And so if we've created an environment of inclusiveness where it's just happening organically, there is no need for offices like this. So it's kind of weird in trying to say that, but I'm in this position to work myself out of a job or out of a position because we've created an environment here in Milwaukee County that's sustainable to do these efforts without a department or a program like this.
When I think about one county, one vision, one Milwaukee, I think about a community that focuses on what we have in common rather than what sets us apart, and yet still recognizes the richness that comes from a community where people bring different perspectives, different culinary traditions, different artistic traditions, and we can celebrate those and respect those, and once again, see that only by living and working together can we all thrive and can we all achieve our full potential.